Greetings from the Senior Enlisted Academy in Newport, Rhode Island, and thank you for joining us for Class 240's virtual graduation. I am Master Chief Justin Sequaptua, Acting Deputy Director, and to my right is Command Master Chief Baron Randall, 22nd Director, Senior Enlisted Academy.
It's an honor to speak to Class 240 today. The COVID-19 pandemic did not allow us the opportunity to deliver your professional military education experience in person. However, we felt it was important to take the time to acknowledge your hard work and congratulate you on a job well done. I would also like to take a minute to thank the SEA staff. They have worked hard under challenging conditions to be the agile and adaptive leaders needed to provide you the best leadership education possible. Without them, the SEA would be at a standstill. So thank you to everyone on staff. 6 weeks ago, Class 240 began the journey to become better educated leaders. Today, although separated by distance, you are no longer with us as individuals, but as one mess. Class 240 is represented by the U.S. Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force, and Coast Guard.
The Senior Enlisted Academy's goals of the education process are to expand leadership capabilities and strengthen commitment to the profession of arms, not grades and awards. We do, however, believe our awards program is in harmony with these goals by objectively recognizing specific effort and performance. Therefore, we are pleased to announce the awards for Class 240. Selection is based on academic achievement, communication ability, and recommendations from your faculty advisors.
The Chief McKenna Award for Excellence in Written Communications is sponsored by the U.S. Naval Institute and normally presented by retired Fleet Master Chief Paul Kingsbury, but today I will do the honors. The nominees for Class 240 are:
from the Blue Group, Chief Carmecca Howard;
from the Brown Group, Master Sergeant Robert Rendall;
from the Gold Group, Senior Chief Douglas Grimes;
from the Gray Group, Senior Chief Jacqueline Daly;
from the Green Group, Master Sergeant Nathan Morton;
from the Khaki Group, Chief James Stotler;
from the Orange Group, Senior Chief Shonda Ebert;
from the Purple Group, Senior Chief Brian Allen;
and from the Red Group, Senior Chief Emily Thrasher.
For the graduate who brings to the forefront examples of written military heritage that exemplify our pride and service and our history as a great nation, Class 240 Chief McKenna Award goes to Senior Chief Jacqueline Daly, Gray Group.
The Dean's List for each color group is determined by the highest academic performance. 2 students from each group are recognized today with a place on the Dean's List. Congratulations to the following 240 students. From the Blue Group, Chief Carmecca Howard and Senior Chief Ryan George.
From the Brown Group, Senior Chief Jenna Carlock and Senior Chief Miles Sanderson.
From the Gold Group, Chief Elizabeth Stafford and Senior Chief Josh Mazur.
From the Gray Group, Senior Chief Jacqueline Daly and Chief Matthew Stott.
From the Green Group, Master Sergeant Nathan Morton and Senior Chief Amy Smith.
From the Khaki Group, Senior Chief Brian Griffiths and Senior Chief Tavis Crandall.
From the Orange Group, Senior Chief Lyra League and Senior Chief Stephen Van Dordger.
From the Purple Group, Senior Chief Shane Atkins and Senior Chief Khalif Mitchell.
And from the Red Group, Senior Chief Bradley Blanchard and Senior Chief Ramey Ellender.
We believe the greatest recognition the Senior Enlisted Academy can bestow upon any individual is its diploma, which signifies the completion of the highest and most rigorous level of senior enlisted professional military education. The graduation program and a list of all graduating students can be found in Blackboard under the Announcements tab.
Congratulations to the graduates of Class 240.
The past year has been difficult for our nation. In fact, this pandemic has changed our entire way of life. The visible and invisible adversary is real, and our global chiefs mess must continue to face each challenge and adversity with tenacity and professionalism. We must always uphold our service branch core values and demand dignity and respect and the fair treatment of all. Remember, as senior enlisted leaders, we have a job to do, not a job to keep. Now that you have successfully completed the SEA and now SEA alumni, it is my hope that you graduate the Senior Enlisted Academy reinvigorated and even more ready to continue leading with the new tools in your arsenal. As CNO Admiral Gilday stated in his 2021 CNO NAV plan, The long-term global maritime context we face today requires us to adopt competitive, sustainable approaches to deliver the integrated all-domain naval power that America needs. Our adversaries are a real threat, and they continue to undermine the free and open conditions at sea that have benefited so many for so long. I ask you to support our commanders, our chiefs mess, and our sailors to execute the CNO's priorities of readiness, capabilities, capacity, and sailor development into a seasoned team of naval warriors. We must act confidently, adapt quickly, and have the difficult but necessary conversations to be victorious in combat. Congratulations again, and please continue to take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and take care of your sailors. Be you, live well.